Like I said, our topic today is indices. Indices. Can I say that alongside with me? I want to say what? Indices. So, in your own word, let me ask you this question. When you hear the word indices, what do you understand by the word indices? Oh, you don't know. Okay, let's go. When I say indices was a method of what? Of shortening the product of number. It was a method of what? Shortening product the product of number, showing the product of number, of a number rather. So when I say showing the product of number now, you know the meaning of product. When I say product means that what? You are multiplying a number, you are multiplying numbers. Now, if I have 2 times 2 times 2, what do you notice? This expression that I've written here, 2 times 2 times 2, is a product of what? 2 in 3 places. That means that what? 2 is multiplying itself in 3 places. So if I want to convert this to indices, instead of writing 2 times 2 times, I'll just write what? 2 raised power what? 2 raised power 3. The bigger number, which is 2, is multiplying itself in what? In 3 places. Now this number 2 is known as the base because it is a number that is multiplying itself. Why the raised to power? This is called your power. You can also call it what? Index. Index. Let's look at another example. Let's assume I have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. What do you notice here now? We can say here now 3 is multiplying itself in 5 places. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of writing this, we can write the indices. So we write what? 3 raised power what? 5. 3 raised power 5 means that what? 3 multiplied by itself in 5 places. Let's look at that. Let's look at a combination of different number now. Let's assume I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. What do you notice here now? This 2 is multiplying itself in what? In 3 places. While this 3 is multiplying itself in what? In 2 places. So I write what? 2 raised power 3 times 3 raised power what? 2. Do you get it now? Try to look at this and try to assimilate what I just said now. So now moving further, let me quickly recap what I've said earlier. If I have 2 raised power 7, this 2 is a number that multiplying itself is known as the base. Take note of that. It's very important to know that. Why this 7 up here is known as what? It's known as index. Index. Or I can call it what? Power. Take note of that. Don't forget that. Because we're needing it. So that means, let me ask you this question. Let's assume you have 3 raised power 5. What is 3 called? You should know it now. Oh, okay. It is called what? Base. That's good. Clap for yourself. That's good. So now the 5. What we call the 5? I'm waiting. Power. Wow, that's correct. So you write power. That's correct. I'll get that now. So now let's now move to laws of indices. Laws of indices. So the first one we start is what? Multiplication law. What does this mean? Look at this. Look at the formula. Look at the rule. If I have a raised power m times a raised power n is equal to what? A raised power what? M plus n. What is that telling us? It means that when you have two base with different power multiplying itself, what do you do? Just pick one of the base. So pick one of that's a, then you add up their power together. So that's what it means. So for this law to hold, that means both numbers must have the same base. They may have different power, but what is more important here is that what? The number must have the same base. Let's take an example here. Let's assume I have 2 raised power 3 times 2 raised power 7. So what would be our answer? I want to think. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Okay, you said 2, yes. Raised power 3, good. Plus, yes. 7, good. Clap yourself. That's good. So that means we're having what? 2 raised power 10. If we do it step by step, we still get 2 raised power 10. Let's see. If I have 2 raised power 3 is what? 2 times 2 times 2 in 3 places. Times 2 raised power 7 is what? 2 times 2 times 2 in 7 places. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 in 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can now say what? 2 times, sorry, just a moment. So let me remove the bracket. So I can now say 2 times 2 times 2 for the first three, times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now let's count together. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, we still have to raise power 10. Do you get this now? So that's it. So let's take another example. Let's take another example under this law. Let's assume we have 3 raised power 5 times 3 raised power 4. How do we do this? Yeah, I give you 30 seconds to think about that. Okay, I'll be thinking through. Okay, what would the answer? Okay, you said 3 raised power what? Wow, 5 plus 4. That's correct. So we have what? 3 raised power what? 3 raised power 9. Do you get that now? So let's take a look at another law. Another law. We have the division. Just a moment. We have the division law. Division law. That's good. Division law. That's good. So now division law, as this stated, it means that when you have a raised power m divided by a raised power n, it actually means that what? You will subtract the base, sorry, the power, as long as they have the same base. They both have base A, but they have different power. The first one have power of m, second one have power of n, and you have division. So whenever the division, what do? You subtract. You subtract. So now let's give an example. Okay. We have 7 raised power 10 divided by 7 raised power what? 8. Now, what do we do here? You can see they have the same base 7. Pick one 7, but they have different power. That would have what? 10 minus 8. And that become what? 7 raised power what? 7 raised power 2. I believe you got that. Okay, good. That's good of you. That's good of you. Let's take an example under this. Let's assume you have let's say you have 4 raised power 19 divided by 4 raised power 10. What do you see? Same base, different power. Same base 4 and 4, different power 19 and 10. So pick one of the base. What do you have in between? Division, that division. Division just that what you subtract the power. That would not be what? 19 minus 10. So what do we have now? We have 4 raised power what? 9. Let's say the for the power system, we'll take one more law. That's called what? Power law. Power law. Power law. What does this mean? It means that when it now let me write it out first. That's a raised power m raised power n. We give us what? A raised power what? M times n. What does that mean? That when a number is raised to 2 power, that is one power is inside the bracket, one power, the other power is outside the bracket. What you do is that what you multiply the 2 powers together. So let's assume if I have 2 raised power 3 in bracket raised power 4. So what will be my answer? According to this law, I'm waiting. Oh yes, we got that. That's what 2 raised power what? You said yes times 4. We got that. So we have what? 2 raised power 12. Let's get another example. Let's assume we have 3 raised power 5 all in bracket raised power what? Raised power 7. What would that become? So you have to multiply the power together. That now become what? 3 raised power what? 5 times 7. God bless you. So that what? 3 raised power what? 35. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. You're doing good. So I for the purpose of the class, we're going to stop here. So in the next class, we will proceed further with other laws of indices. Thank you for watching. God bless you.